Walking through the human mud, 1,000 worlds beneath his heel, a mind of fire in a suit of steel. He doesn't want your prayers or gold, he wants the galaxy to hold. Red hand, iron fist, a name the dying won't forget. He's the hammer, he's the blade in the war the Titans made.
I'm darked out. Holy smokes. We got to reset this webcam because I am pitch black. Let's see what we can do here to make this a little bit less blacked out. Just got to turn this thing off and back on. Holy crap. Oh, I just need to click on it, I think. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. We're back. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome back, sleepers, to a Sunday edition of Breakfast with your one and only, the Nerdbird. Getting back in the Dune again tonight, playing a little bit. How's it going, Campy? How are you doing lately? Good to see you back into the stream chat. As always, I'm happy to see you in there. Rockas, how's it going? How are you doing today, dude? And Boss, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Astrum, what's going on over there in Twitch? Luckily, everybody is doing great, and everybody is in chat with me tonight because, I don't know, we're going to have a special one, but we're going to have one. And I think that's all that kind of matters at the end of the day, right? Trying to adjust my volume because we might be just a little bit too loud there for me. I'm just testing out my new songs as they're coming through. Cristal, how's it going? Living the dream. Hope you're well too. Yes, I am. And look, I'm living the dream because I got all of you guys here with me. Nothing would make me happier than to just sit around and chat with you guys all day, all night long. So I was actually not going to stream tonight because we had some topic tests going on at my office. So a lot of stuff was kind of shut down until 6. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just stay home and relax today. But the more and more that it hit me, like, I just can't do that. I had to come into work, and here I am. Campbell's, but you can call me Soup. Yeah, I know, Campy's. You're Campy. Campbell's. Campy. Anyways, I'll make sure to get Campbell's out the whole time from now on, I promise. Doing well, sir. Just started 160 craft of spice sand. Will take 3 days to complete. Ooh, that's a lot of spice to be getting in there. I've been there before. I know exactly how you feel, and I wish you the best of luck getting all that stuff done, because it does indeed take a lot of energy to do that much. And it takes that time as well. Crap, hold on. The wife is giving me a call out of nowhere. My wife wants me to go to Costco right now. Jesus. My duties never end. So, Campbell's, how's it going? Everything working out well for you? Oh, yeah. Dude, as long as you never stop making it, oh, yeah, it's great, man. I haven't done it in a while. Actually, I pushed the button on Plastinium for the first time in, like, I don't know how long. So, that was actually a good experience. But that's about as far as I've gotten into actually doing any kind of farm grinding in a long time. Major farming, that's right. That's what we talk about, dude. You got to do some heavy, hardcore farming every so often and make sure that you're bringing in all that big, juicy loot money from the outside in. What are you farming this week, Campbell's? Are you doing your, are you into your spice or are you into your plastinium? Zerism, what's up, my man? Thanks for stopping in and saying, yo! Oh, spice. You know, actually, I couldn't find spice residue today to make filters. I kind of feel like I need to start doing more spicing myself. Oh, Casfum, you got the 25% reduction crafting cost, right? Oh, yeah, man. You got to take advantage of that every time it rolls around. That's going to be like, that's going to be your Big Daddy crafting week right there. You're lucky. Congrats on that. Oof, it sucks to be sick, man. I'll tell you that. Nobody likes to be sick. Dragon, wie geht's es Ihnen? Wie ist die Stadt in Deutschland, Dragon? Regardless, I accept that welcome from Germany. Yeah, dude, I'm like literally just staring and reading stuff out. What's going on? Adab, what's going on? Good to see you out again. Always love seeing you in chats. Man, we're getting everybody popping out. It looks like Sunday is the best day for me to be out here streaming. This is exactly why mentally I was like, you have to go into the office today. You have to stream because, you know, I can't just be sitting around the house wondering, what are all of you great people out there doing and how are you spending your time? Because I want to be spending time with you. And this is where we're at, dude. We meet up here in the stream and we get a little Dune Awakening action running. Everything falls apart on me right now. There we go. Nice and smooth. There you go. You can fit in the groove. You can fit in the groove. I've had to makeshift stuff so that I can actually read my phone nowadays. I probably need to get like a big viewer, you know, one of those big magnifying glasses that the old people had back in the day, so I can actually like physically see what's being written on the screen. Oh, here's the newest one that just came out. This is about Dante the Architect. Well, for me, I work 1 week and I'm back gaming Sunday morning. Well, Campbell's, we all hate work. I don't really hate my work, but I don't like the fact that I have to work. There's definitely other things I would much rather be doing. You just got up, first a coffee, then Dune. There we go. I was using my limited German to ask you, what city are you from? I think that's still Stadt. Stadt. I never said I hate my job. No one ever said that. Don't misquote me. I wasn't saying you hate the job. I was talking about myself. Work can suck sometimes. I also like my work. I just don't like the work. I could be doing other things besides working, but I got to put food on the table. Yeah, never said you hate your job. Sorry if that's the way you interpret it, Campbell's. I know you don't hate your job. I'm just speaking theoretically on myself. We all need to pitch in for a monocle for me. Yeah. Get that little monocle there in the eye. Yeah, Dab, I could see that working. It would be stylish too. I would look like a very rich butler or like a robber baron playing my game. You don't like your coworkers? Well, that's too bad. Because no matter what, you got to deal with coworkers. Unless you own your own business, I guess. And I'm nowhere close to being that. Witzenhausen between Frankfurt and Hamburg. Oh, it must be kind of a smaller place. Sounds like a nice place, though. Over there by Hamburg and Frankfurt, it's really nice. That area is really good. Lots of little forested roads driving in and out of it. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad that you stopped in here, Dragon, and you shooting the shit with me. Get that coffee in you, dude. I want a coffee, but I'm not going to because I know I will not be able to sleep tonight, and I kind of got to work tomorrow. Now it's me. That's it, Campbell's. It's me. I'm talking about me at this point. Now I have to go to work soon. This is what I mean. I actually love my job. My job is easy as hell, but it's the fact that I have to actually wake up and do it. That's what kind of sucks. But, what can you do? Life is life. Coworkers, man. I don't mind my coworkers so much. My office mate sometimes can get a little bit annoying. He's about 10 years older than me, and he's into listening to sports radio on speakers. So, I've mentioned to him, hey, dude, we should get you some headphones because he literally is blaring sports radio. Not only that, he's from Rhode Island, so you have to hear about all, Boston sports nonstop all day long. And, it would be very, very tough like that. I wish that he would get some little headphones for it, though. I don't go to work until next Saturday. Jesus, Campbell's. You are going to be sitting pretty in Dune for a hot minute. I hope that you're able to get out there and do everything that you want and succeed at it. I know this is the same question, but I am seeing new names pop up. So how's everybody feel about this new announcement coming out about Dune and splitting the deep deserts? Hopefully everyone's excited and happy about it. I know I am. And now that she's in here, I would like everybody to also just take a second and give a thumbs up, a wave, any kind of emote over there for my number one right-hand girl, Raven. She is my YouTube moderator, and she's doing her best to keep everything flowing, moving, and working smoothly while we explore through this game. She is definitely my second pair of eyes. She is awesome. She does everything to make this a lot better. Everyone make sure to give it up there for Raven. I don't know if Matsuda will be joining us tonight, but if he does, we'll give him a shout out whenever that happens. Morning Nerd, I'm loving the new stuff coming. Never been a PvP person equals. Yeah, so that's the beauty of it, right? We don't need to be PvPers. And the way that it ends up looking for us is it allows those PvPers now to attack anything that comes into the PvP zone without like there being a reason to complain about it, right? So 190% I'm down. Raven remodeled my base for a third time. She's fantastic. She turned everything into Smuggler, and I think it looks a lot better than what it was looking. We even have like a nice little sitting area up here. You see this? The ultimate in immersion and RP right here. We are sitting, checking out the dunes through the windows, waiting for our ship to take off for the deep desert. That's right. This is the waiting room at the airport. Freaking fantastic. Raven is awesome as hell, man. You could not ask for a better mod, as well as a friend out there in the world. She rocks. Looking good, dude. It looks great. We can even see the stars now at light at nighttime. So that even makes it better. 100%. Loving it. Loving it. So good. I'm glad that people are excited and positive about this move. I think there was a lot of negative like feedback coming from parts of the community on it. And I don't really think that they really took time to like think through exactly what the outcome of splitting that deep desert is going to mean. Because a lot of people think now that there's not going to be any PvP, but the more I think about it, once we get into these servers with like 200 people, that PvE section of the desert is going to get overcrowded. It's going to force people into the PvP zone, and that is where chaos will ensue. So, you know, pick and choose your times in the PvE desert so that you can get your hands on the right stuff. That's all I'm saying. Smugglers is a great set, man. Like, I'm wondering what their next set will be. It's going to be hard to actually top. Smugglers, look, dude, Smugglers has everything that you could ever ask for a build set. And I love these little indented windows that you can, like, plop into and, like, sit around and chill in. Just a really good build set. I agree. Actually, my favorite build set at the moment. I just wish that we could change the window colors to something besides just that. It's not that I hate that color. I just would like to see like green or some other color that we could get into. We were upset, chaotic when the announcement first came, but we're settling down. Good. It's been a nice ebb and flow of people entering the PvP deep desert. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time for it to adjust as well. So you just have to kind of be patient, and I guarantee everything will end up lining up and making a like really beneficial deep desert experience for everybody who's trying to get out there and compete or fight or gank or whatever it is that they're going to be doing out there. We need more building sets. I agree, Krezel. And how's it going? Yeah, definitely, Krezel. We need more build sets, but you know that's definitely one of those things that we have to take time and wait for. You can always suck the sand off your windows with a compactor. I don't know if that will change it. I mean, it'll make it cleaner for sure, right? But I don't think it's going to change the colors. I want colors. So when is the patch coming? Do you know? Look, I got yelled at last night because I was like dumping my usual crap on Funcom. You know, I don't think Funcom's that transparent of a company. I don't know, by the way. That's the answer before I go into this long triad of like me just like talking about how I got my feelings hurt last night. I didn't get my feelings hurt. I'm just joking. But we don't know. Like they said they're going to give us warning. So I guess whenever they're ready, they're going to give us warning. 315 to be released next week, and unsure when 320 is released. There we go. Astrom has some inside knowledge for us. I personally do not know, but I will definitely take Astrom's word as lore and code and law. I'm guessing that the update will be this month. I would think so too. Usually when they make an announcement, like what they did with the Deep Desert splitting, they're probably going to throw that into the PTC maybe, and then later put it in here. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but I'm sure they'll work through something. But I don't know the exact date. At this point, it's just speculation, but it's not to say that people's speculation aren't usually on target. So, yeah, you never know. I think I kind of like this one better. I need to do more swatches. Oh, yeah, it even changes the front end. Yeah, we'll keep this one. There we go. need to go pick up all of my stuff. They expect 3.15 to be released. I think probably it's going to happen this month. Maybe even this next week coming up. Who knows? I hope it's soon, though. Like, I do like the content that they're putting out. I am a little bit concerned because they did, like, stress that people need to start realizing that they're going to put content out a lot slower and more realistically. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, and I'm thinking that it might be that we're not going to be getting the big releases in between, like the small little updates in between. I think they're kind of happy with where they have the game currently, and they will be moving to, like, just release big chunks, like every 3 to 6 months, somewhere in there. Can't be before PTC server. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Campbell. It's typically you want to put that in and test it. Although they have had something similar working on Harmony, and I believe the European, is it Nova, the big one in Europe? I think they've had something similar where there's like multiple instances of the Deep Desert rolling. So maybe it's not that difficult to roll that out really quickly. It might be actually a quick and easy fix that they can just like literally put a button on and it becomes so. Does it? I don't know. What is the code and the story behind it? I really don't know. But I can definitely take a guess at it and say that's probably somewhere along the lines that we should be thinking about. But yeah, definitely we should be thinking about this taking the PTC first before it gets in there. Sorry, I'm copying stuff into my my browser currently. Yeah, you're definitely going to think that there's going to be something that gets released into the PTC before we get a closer glimpse of it here. Yeah, Harmony has 3, Casfam. It's literally 3 that are working there. So it looks like they have the mechanical side to it, like, worked out. All they need to do is, like, click on that button to make PvP non-existent in 1 and revert the entirety of the PvP desert back to its original format. So we'll just have to wait and see. High hopes indeed, Campbell's. Very, very high hopes, and I believe in it, dude. I believe in the system. I think it's gonna be just fine. It'll be a smooth release. I believe people will be happy for a small amount of time, and then there'll be people who get absolutely enraged because of this or that issue happening. We'll have to wait and see. We shall have to wait and see. I need to work on a new house. I have to get some more swashes. Like, this is my alt character, and I just don't feel like it's adequately representing the houses properly. So, I have Ikaz, Mortani, Harada. All right. So, let's start doing quests for these things in those areas tonight. Sabotage, about the Taggy. This is Harada, Talgari. Which one do you think looks the best? We'll go Talgari. Why not? Oh man, I'm gonna give it a go. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me. Oh, I actually have to get my my suit out. For the new PvP Deep Desert, besides increased Spy Sand, Tit and Stravinium, they need to rework the drops of the PvP labs. I don't think so, Casfam. I think last night what we came up with is pretty realistic for an option. I think they just keep, because I didn't realize it till last night, actually, because I haven't looked at loot tables in so long. Hey, what's up, PD? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in and saying hello, man. Dude, I'm having fun, and I hope you're going to be having fun with me tonight. So what we came up with is probably the 2 loot tables are actually exactly the same. You just get better chances to get better things in the PvP. So I don't necessarily think they need to rework it. I think it's just a lesser chance to get the good stuff in the PvE than it is if you go to the PvP. And that just, I mean, that makes sense to me. I don't see why they would choose any other way but that. So, I mean, we are going to have to wait and see. I should probably, like, redistribute my points on that. I'm not sand crawling, so let's get this done right to represent my gaming styles. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much of an issue out there, though. I think it'll work out just fine. But, I mean, we have to wait and see, right? The drops are like 70% difference between PvE and PvP deserts. You can do level 5 overland labs and have a stockpile of plastinium melange. Then there's no point in going into the PvP deep desert unless you are trying to PvP for the sakes of PvP. I mean, look, don't get me wrong here, Casfum. Like, I'm with you. There should be some kind of natural progression moving through this stuff. I'm just not. Funcom didn't even create a natural progression for Chapter 3. Evidence of this is the fact that you literally have Landsrad vendors that are absolutely useless because they didn't think about working it into the entire system with the overland testing stations. And maybe it wasn't the fact that they didn't think through it. Maybe they just wanted to wait and see how far people were going to be getting in the overland testing stations before they made that choice to start adapting and changing things. So you're probably not going to be far off. I'm sure they always make changes whenever these things come out. So I'm sure that they're going to adapt it and change it a little bit. And hopefully they make like a nice, clear, and easy progression going through it, right? But exactly, Astrum, like, you want to get that data, you want to see what everyone's doing, and then you can kind of start finding a way to, like, clip things together and making a progression work. At least that's what I would think. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But, I mean, that's kind of the best case scenario I can think of for these things. And I feel like most people knew that was what I was and didn't expect it to be some kind of battleground lobby. Whoa. I always found the term PvP to be unfitting for what Dune in-game was. It was just resource control and a place where getting loot felt like an adventure. Well, exactly, because, and first of all, B-Space, they didn't really outline a controlled way of an incentivized way to do PvP outside of you make the adventure. So I know a lot of people get frustrated and upset whenever they do get ganked or things happen to them out there in the deep desert. I personally just see it as this is the way Funcom released it because this is the way they want it. I don't know. I can't say anything else on it. I don't know. My current server will become full PvP with 2.5 loot. I still see no one. Well, I mean, we're switching. Like, to this point, we here in Cetus have actually been, like, the protectors of farmers for a hot minute now. But it looks like we will be switching up to, like, full PvP. Like, ganking everything under the sun in the PvP zone. So, because, I mean, there's really nothing left to do. You don't have to protect people anymore, and now you can more or less control everything in the deep desert, right? So I guess now we just like chill and wait until that comes. It kind of sucks, but I think that this is kind of the way that we have to get going, right? Did we change the song name? The Visionary's End is what we're on. We are on the Visionary's End. Making it. For me, it was the reason to play the late game. I'm not interested in either farming or battle lobby. I just wanted to haul stuff home from a scary place with my buddies. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people were in that boat. Campbell's, don't you play with us on Cetus? I thought that you were on Cetus with us, aren't you? I remember you joining us on Cetus. I could have sworn you had joined us on Cetus. I guess I'm wrong. Because you've been in chat forever. Okay. Yeah, you've been in chat forever, so... Yeah, I remember always seeing you come in here and talk, and I knew you were West Coast. I just kind of thought you were in Cetus with us. But yeah, I mean, this is the reason why I play these type of games, right? I enjoy the thrill of there being some kind of danger out there in the PvP area that I will actually can be confronted with. If I don't get confronted with it, great. If I do, also great. Steven, what's up, dude? How's it going? So yeah, I mean, for me, like I absolutely I never had a problem with any system that was in the game. But, you know, it's good to keep a broader picture outside of what you as an individual wants or you as a small group wants. You always have to kind of think about the entirety of the population. I mean, even with this announcement, I have to admit I was a little bit doom and gloom for the PvPers. And I was feeling a tad bit sad because it felt like Funcom was now just going to like axe everything PvP, but the more that I got into chat and started talking to people, it started becoming more of a reality that we're actually, you know, this is going to be just fine. Like everything will be just fine. Like a 200 to 300 people on a server, dude, you cannot get enough people out of the PvE area. So there's going to be a lot of combat, a lot of fun action out there. I think everyone will enjoy it. That is not the skill that I wanted. I was putting skills in and stopped early. Okay. All that's done. Man, it is Sunday, guys. Sunday. Shit, I'm not using short blades anymore. I'm using this thing, so this is what I have to use now. I think they just realized not worth it to pay the servers where players have endless loop. Better if they quit after the main content. I definitely think it takes care of a lot of the player issues. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you, for sure. Oh, I don't want that at all, do I? This is where I go. I apologize. I'm trying to work this out. Let's get rid of that poise damage. Doom. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I do believe there is definitely a lot of things that were cleared up by them choosing to run both of them at the same time, and it's going to be something that I think I don't see there to be any big issues that are coming out of this. Nobody should really be that upset. Love the remodeling cooldown on reskill. Now people can actually trigger it without being locked down. Oh yeah, huh? I didn't even know that got set up. That's news to me. I usually don't use any guns, so we're just gonna go with this. I'm dying here. I need some water, dude. I'm dying. All right, we're good. Oh, wait. We're not good. There's still one more thing I have to do here. Now we're ready. How are all the quests holding up for you guys? Everything still going smooth? You're tolerable, making through it without too much frustration? I get a little bit frustrated with having to do these sometimes. I'm not a fan of the quest necessarily. Would much rather be doing something else at times. I won't open it up. Love those missions, huh, Campbells? Oy. Man. These are the only missions that I don't really mind doing. Just because you can really refill up the old slag, whatever it is. She threw that thing right on top of the chest, didn't she? That dirty dog. Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Yeah, dude, the Simpo or whatnot, right? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Simpo quests either. They're not exactly the most entertaining quests. I'm not excited about them myself. But then again, I'm not exactly a fan of the way this one ends up either. But, you know, it is what it is. Actually, I need people to, like, just sit there and spam the Haga Basin quest for me so that I don't have to do the other ones. That's how lazy I am and how much I don't like doing these things. I was expecting a small open world for Simpo. Yeah, that would have been cool. I think so, Rachel. Like, that definitely would have been cool. And hey, man, shout outs from the Philippines. How's it going, Rachel Tex? Good to see you back in chat. Simple could be better. The story is stated at the beginning. It could have been a lot better. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of dead to me. I'm not a big fan of it. Technically. Wait, what's the next quest I have to do? Damn, dude, I really need someone to just feed me these quests. Freeman finds. Oh my god. All right, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Let's switch this up. We're gonna need some sugar wire for this one. Let's see if I can remember how to do this one. You know, that one. That one. Ugh, that one. I'm actually pretty confident with it now. Now that I know how to get through it, I think I can probably get through it without too much trouble. Rift Recon and Race Against Time. Yeah, those. Do you got it? Do you have them? If you have them and you're in game, let me know, because I'll just go back and run those non-stop on repeat. I'm just going to come back and run those on repeat. It's pure lunacy to do anything else but that. We got a storm sweeping through right now. Come on, storm, go away. I want to get in here. Like, go away. It's a long storm. That's what you call no patience, man. Look at me. Yeah, I can just run those two on repeat and get them all done. So much better than the alternative. I'm just going to go in. Like, this thing couldn't be lasting much longer. I was thinking they need to add PvP labs to these new areas, like adding a 5 base lab to the map. It wouldn't hurt for them to do that. I think that's actually a really smart idea, in all fairness. Send me the other one, not Race Against Time. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. I could definitely see they need to add something to it, right? They definitely need to add something to it. Love you, Raven. You're the best. A Rift to Recon. Success. Yeah, they need to do something, Nick. It's going to be interesting how they do play the dynamics out from the PvE to PvP, because I don't know. Like, once again, I don't see how they actually make the deep desert relative with the overland. Why am I getting out? With the overland testing stations in the state that they're in currently. Like, there's just no reason to do deep desert, more or less, except for, like, you know, going back and doing something for remembrance or something along these lines. So it will be interesting to see what they do. I would like for them to add 5 new testing stations to the overland. That would be pretty damn cool. No, I'm not. Right here. I always do this one first. Yeah, I always do Race Against Time first. For me, Race Against the Time is the best. Best to go, then you just, because you have to leave. Actually, the other one, it might be better the other way now I think about it, because you are kind of close to the border. Oh yeah, dude. The second I get 100, I'll be happy. I definitely want to take care of the overheating issues that I'm having, especially with the buggy. Not only that, but I like the carry weight. Today, I was able to pick up so much more plant fiber. Like, it felt really good to be able to, like, heave-ho that much plant fiber. Huh? It's over here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I was right. I was going right. Yeah, it's right down here. Yeah, and I wouldn't doubt it, Nick, if they move those out of the deep desert. There has to be more incentive than just 2 items. That's a lot of content just to get a chance at 2 items. We'll wait and see. Like, you never know. Yeah, they definitely need to be adding some extra incentive to get out there and be able to, like, want to be in the deep desert besides just farming spice and plastinium. That's kind of lame to have that big of an area. Well, I mean, kind of, if it becomes like a pure on PvP thing, I guess the incentive's there now. I don't know. I would say the incentive there is there now to like to actually go out there and do something, but only on the side of PvP. Now you're talking about PvE, who just like literally has nothing to do out there except farm spice and plastinium, which maybe that's all that a lot of PvEers want to do. Like, who knows? But I'm sure at some point you want to do something else, right? I kind of fell off early. There she is. The platform that I land on. Razzle, what's going on, dude? How you doing today? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I actually came close to not streaming today because they had our office closed down for they were doing standardized testing for the Korean language equivalency test. But I just made the decision to come in anyways. I'm happy I did. Like, I love getting in here and streaming with you guys. Yeah, I can't imagine too many scenarios where they, I don't know, like, it's just hard for me to actually make a call on what a natural progression would look like coming out of Haga Basin to the deep desert to the testing stations. And the reason I say that is because now, literally, I would just skip the deep desert to an extent. If I were like new, I would go like straight in and start doing the overland testing stations at level 1 to 5 probably, and try to get tier 6 1 blueprints, and then come back, start farming, and come back and make those. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not bad still having the option. Hook me up, Raven. Chom is in game. Let me accept these quests real quick. Next one, please, ma'am. Thank you very much. I think the reason why you have trouble finding it is it doesn't actually say Chom, I don't think. Do I have a... These are Chom. I'm pretty sure these are Chom. Yeah, these are Chom. It just doesn't say Chom. Right here, that little button. Because this is like Sentinel, Observer, whatchamacallit. Right there is Chom. So Chom are these like small white ones that you get. All Chom. Chom, chom, chom. It just doesn't say chom. I don't know why they don't have it in there, but I'm pretty sure that's chom. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's chom. I remember that being chom. It's been a long time since I built with chom. They look like chom from when I used to build with chom, though. A chom, chom, chom. A chomity chom, chom. Ooh, fat fingered that one. Ouch. Jeez Louise, push the wrong button and die, will ya? So yeah, it's just that first circle that you find, that would be chom. Yeah, what makes no sense to me is why the only two build sets that are built off Plastistone are Harkonnen and Atreides. Like, it makes zero sense to me why everything else is built off of granite. Like, I just don't understand the reasoning behind it. Because I actually believe it makes more sense if they make Dune Man and Observer out of Plastistone. Because otherwise, Plastistone's absolutely useless. Like, not many people use it to build anything. And you minus... These are, like, big build sets. Chom is kind of like... You get, like, the granite build piece, and then you get Chom, which is, like, basically the generic... like garbage build that you get when you're like making iron and stuff, right? So it just makes more sense if they actually made the Observer and all that out of Plastistone, because then the progression would make more sense. Because Chom is pretty basic, dude. Like, Chom, I don't know. I guess maybe they did it for building's sake. I don't know. Yeah, but I think Dune Man, Smuggler, and Observer should all be Plastistone. That's kind of what I'm getting at. They're all unique looking build pieces, and it would give reason to be using Plastistone where there is no reason. No one, not many people are building Harkonnen or Atreides anymore. They're all building out of these things. I'm going to say that now, like 20 people are going to be like, I still use Atreides and Harkonnen. But what I'm trying to say is, like, the flavor of the month is definitely not Atreides or Harkonnen anymore. I think the majority of people more than likely build with something else. Where have I taken myself? None of this looks right. Why did I get mixed up? Oh, I went a little bit early. That's what happened. Okay, I got you. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to cough in your ear. Oh. The air quality in Korea currently is just absolutely horrid. I can't kick this stuff out of my system. Yeah, exactly, Hayden. I think the mass majority of people are using the newer sets because they look better. They're sharper. They're more catchy. They have more of like aesthetic view to them. Chom is like basic garbage, dude. Oh, I'm not that high. Hold on, I'll take a look here when I land. I'm only at like 32, maybe. I'm not that high. Let's see. I'm 35. About to hit 35 and fill it up. Once I'm done, maybe I'll be at 40 tonight. If I'm lucky, I can hit 40 with like 19. We have 16 more to go. Maybe I'll hit 40 if I'm lucky. Hey, what's up, Mr. Temp? How's it going? Dang, Mr. Temp, 3 watch streak. I'm starting to think you like me, dude. Slow down with these watch streaks, my man. Love having you come in. Hey, if you guys don't know, Mr. Temp also streams. And he's kind of our brother from the across the pond. So if you're interested in UK streamers, Mr. Temp, great streamer to watch. I recommend him fully. I've sat in on quite a few of his streams, and always interesting. He always has a lot of good information and gameplay to show. So, like, make sure that if you have time, and of course, if I'm not streaming, make sure to jump in there and check out Mr. Temp. He's great to watch, man. Love me some Mr. Temp. He's a diehard Dune streamer as well. So we always got to give like massive support out for everyone who sticks around and remains true and loyal to Dune for as long as they can. Definitely make sure to jump in there with Mr. Tempo. Atreides and Harko are the ones that mostly travel to the deep and need to withstand the storms. Could be reason why they only... Yeah, but every build piece, I think even Chom nowadays can like survive the full week in deep desert. I haven't built out a plastone in a hot minute in the deep desert. Like, it just makes more sense to go out there and like use granite and literally walk away without wasting any of your precious silicon blocks, right? Like, that is the biggest issue for me with building with plastistone, which is why kind of I believe all of these other sets should be using plastistone, because look, I'm not a component here for like burning through silicon blocks, because I don't like farming white sand as much as the next guy, but like literally these are stylish, you know, unique looking build pieces. Like I said, with Chom, it looks like a really basic, just like, it's just like the next step up from granite. And everything else just looks so much better than Chom. So for me, I think, why only keep Atreides and Harkonnen with plastistone? Like, you should just make everything plastistone. Thank you, Raven, by the way. I appreciate it. How far have I gotten with this? What house was I doing this for? God, I'm dying. Well, yeah, with the granite sandstone, it will, you have to repair it at least twice. You have to get at least 2 repairs during the week. Everything else, though, will last the entire week. I'm pretty sure Chom will last the entire week. Maybe like right at the end, Sasfam. Like right dead at the end. It'll be like, we're going to kick the bucket. But I'm always out of there by then. I usually pull out today. I'll pull out tomorrow this week, though. Plastistone only uses 1 silicon block per 250. Yeah, but that's using silicon blocks. But I'm with you on that, Steven. It's not using a lot, right? But look, you should be using plastistone for the other building components as well. Like, this is my theory on it. Like, there's no reason that granite is just made into something so much better than Chom and regular garbage walls. Or they should put some other material in there. Oh my God, there's a mosquito? When do mosquitoes come back? Oh man, it's springtime. Oh, I hate mosquitoes. Thank you. Top, middle, Talgari. How far have I gotten? All right. I need 10,000 more, so all of these have to be Talgari this week, it looks like. Thanks for that. Sunday Elite, Chom Shelter has 4,000 HP. Facility has 5,600. Facility will last a week in Deep Desert. Yeah, I kind of remember Chom being able to survive the entire week without much issue. There we go. Blame the Florida man. For what? But still, even, and Steven, even one silicon block hurts. That's one silicon block closer to me having to go and compact flour sand. You remember when we could just side of the dunes, just grab as much sand and we wanted? Where was that at, Mac? I just passed it up. Oh, you mean whenever the safe areas were there for the flour sand? Yeah. It was nice having more than one of them. I can tell you that much. It was definitely nice having more than just one. Yeah. Those were the good old days. Damn, 40K. Somebody was on a mission, right, Raven? Holy smokes. Have I ever owned 40K? I don't know. I think I'm still living on the stuff that was donated to me. I like gave somebody a ornithopter when they joined CETUS, and like for like 3 days straight they kept putting flour sand in boxes. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no to that. Yeah, I don't know, Drag. I don't know how to balance those pieces out. I just really think, look, dude, I'm just saying these are like unique build pieces. It should not only be Harkonnen and Atreides build pieces that are using plastistone. That just, for me, kind of doesn't make any sense. But, I mean, I'm sure there's more people that will sit here and be like, just shut up and let me build our pieces out of granite. So, you know. Talak the Visionary's End. This is the story of Talak. It kind of feels, you know, it just feels a little bit, I don't know. I don't know the words right now because I'm trying to focus on not crashing into a cliff. But it kind of just feels a little bit lame that you can literally get these like much stronger like building pieces with the same material as chome and sandstone. I mean, even with that in mind, probably chome shouldn't be just made out of granite. Man, I'm flying all over the map right now. I'm doing way too much drift here. No, okay, here it is, Obsidian. I definitely prescribe to that. So, but I think they're trying to pull the same crap that they did with Conan, is what my theory is on this. I'm with you. I also like the each material gives you a certain amount of HP, and you choose to build up it, right? I think that makes the absolute most sense. Absolutely the most sense. But I think they're trying to pull the same thing out like they did with Conan, where it's like you have like the basic garbage that you build with sandstone, or you build with like leaves and shit, then you get the sandstone, then you get to like the in-game build pieces where you have two options. Where on one side you have like the black ice building sets, or you get the other one, which is like all of the DLCs that you buy, which is like hardened steel and the compact bricks or whatever they were. I think that they're trying to follow up with the same kind of ideology. I don't know. I just don't see why it's like this. Like, for me, it would make more sense if they literally just like either did what you just said, which is like, oh, the mosquitoes, I got you. Yeah, of course. The Florida men come in and mosquitoes show up, huh? But yeah, I mean, either like make it, whatever. I'm like ranting on something I probably don't need to be ranting on, but definitely there needs to be something that's thought through about that. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think that's the case with a lot of stuff here. I mean, you have the process already like filled out. You might as well just continue doing what you've done from the beginning, right? Hey, what's up, driver? How's it going? Or just have the granite look a little bit more run down? I'm like, dude, I'm in agreement with Obsidian. Actually, that would be my ideal way to create buildings with some kind of like legitimized idea or concept behind it. Like, literally just make it where you completely use different materials for different levels of building, or like different durabilities of building. I gotta repair wings. It's going. That's good to know. Going is good. The says would be the style of build you choose the base material. Repeated myself, I know. Why did I take that out? Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Let me prompt my next one.
Titans die.
I wish I could have coffee, but I have to wake up tomorrow, unfortunately. Man, I would love a cup of coffee right now, driver. You do not understand how much a cup of coffee would be, like, very soothing for the current state that I'm in. Do you think they're ever going to change this mechanic in the game? Like the eternal flying? I don't think they will. I kind of think that they intended it to be this way. Oh yeah, dude. If it's 3:24, you better have a coffee. If that's me, I'm right back in the bed, my man. I'm like literally, dang freaking mosquito. Freaking hate mosquitoes, dude. He made me miss my freaking landing, stupid mosquito. Now I have to kill this poor person because of that mosquito. I didn't want to have to kill him, but the mosquito made it where I had to. Yeah, man. At 3:24, if I don't have something, well, actually, I take it back. Sometimes I will hit 3 o'clock and like just can't go back to sleep. I get the little 3 o'clock insomnia bug that like everyone gets at some point. But 3:30 is your normal wake up time. Well, I mean, if it's your normal wake up time, no matter what day it is, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up at that. I usually start like around 6 a.m. But like I sit in the office with these executives for like a good 30 or 40 minutes before I actually wake up. Like I could just imagine what they're thinking when they're looking at me, because I must look very like falling halfway asleep while they're chatting with me. But I mean, dude, at times it's just so hard to wake up in the morning. I'm not a morning person, dude. I'm just not a morning person. I need to, if I can get up, it's crazy though. If I wake up at like 7, I'm fine. But there's something about waking up at like 5:30. I can't wake up, dude. Like my body doesn't want it to happen. You don't like the way that the walls look worn on the inside of my base? I mean, someone just told me I can use the compactor to clean them up. I tell you what, Steven, before you come over, I'll make sure to clean up the house, okay? I promise you won't come into a pigsty. I'll get you fixed up, my man, with a clean house. Or I'll pay somebody Spice Melange to do it for me. I don't know which one yet. I think I'm good. Thanks for that warning, though. I thought you were talking about my base. Didn't you say my base? I don't like the fact that the walls look worn on the inside of your base. You said my base. I didn't take offense to it. I'm just saying, before I invite you over, I'll make sure to clean the walls up for you. I'll definitely clean up the house. I'll get my wife to come play the game. She won't be able to live with a dirty house before company's coming in over. I doubt that's ever going to work, but you know. Why did I hit spacebar? Have I missed one? I think I've missed something. I failed this quest. I don't know what just happened. I actually don't know what just... I think I went too low. That's what happened. I went too low. Yeah, try the compactor. I've also heard it was one of the Florida guys does that actually. Like towards the end of the week, he like gets out with the compactor and like cleans up the decks and stuff. I don't know what I just did there. Dude, I think I just spaced out. I just have no idea what I'm doing there. There's that shutdown timer. Oh yeah, I gotta not do that. This is where I got in trouble before. Hold on, give me a second, Drac. I'm like trying to read and I'm bouncing off every freaking wall in this canyon while doing it. Did the rad boss with a buddy... Oh, I can't read. It's being blocked. Let me open up YouTube here. You did the rad boss with a buddy on 19, and he just keeps dying, so had to solo it 4 times and felt bad as we switched over to lightning and ran 6 times on 25. Pulled 3 G5 triple shots. Oh my god, dude. What a freaking jackpot, dude. Congratulations on that. That's kind of justice for losing out to the rad boss, dude. And they say Funcom doesn't distribute justice properly. That's crazy, dude. Effects of the Great Mosquito Incident of 2026. That's right, Hayden. We're still feeling the fallout of the Great Mosquito Incident, for sure. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like, congratulations on that. I'm glad to hear that. I only got 10 more to do. Yeah, for sure. That rad boss is really tough, dude. You really have to like just keep running around in circles on the outside, and you have to watch your stamina. Something crazy as well. When your stamina goes down, like you don't have the ability to dodge out of the grenades. That's just it's a nasty dungeon, dude. I mean, really, there's not really much reason to run that thing at high levels anyways, because you can the only real thing to get out of there is the rad suit, right? Oh, I guess like the rad pills or whatever, but no, ever since I switched to making my own AI music, nothing happens. Not only that, I'm loving it because I'm hearing Dune stories through the music. So like there's nothing better than being able to like sit back and listen to music that sounds decent that is about Dune. Like I'm loving it, dude. Ah, the shotgun Augs. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Those would be a big, that would be big, dude. That would be big. Oh, I like NRG's music, dude. NRG, like, I'm always so impressed that NRG can literally write his own lyrics with stuff. Like, I literally just focus the AI to make a story from me by reading the book Dunes for me and, like, telling the stories. But NRG, like, writes his own materials. Like, that's talent, dude. That's really talented. It's not easy to write music or lyrics. I've yet to get a tactical rad suit or the new suspensor from the Shadow Lab. Really? I've gotten them both, but unfortunately my Atreides character crafted my rad suit, so I can't repair it. And I'm not playing my Harkonnen, my Atreides character enough to get it. So I actually need to go run that thing like 1,000 times myself. Now, NRGs didn't give it to me. I didn't realize that NRG, when we talked about it last night, I didn't realize that NRG was like giving me AI music that he created to play. I thought he was saying like use my Spotify and listen to like music through it. But like once I realized it was his music, obviously the AI isn't going to get you copyright infringed. It shouldn't. I got lucky right off the bat with the tactical rad suit. Or Matsuda gave it to me. I can't remember which one. Probably Matsuda gave it to me. I can't remember. Maybe it was Matsuda who gave it to me. Because I had to do vacation once the Chapter 3 launched. So I wasn't around to like really grind those things out. I think, now that I think about it, I think Matsuda actually looted one and gave it to me. So I could look cool on streams. Yeah, you only need level 1s. It never gets easier to get, and it never increases in value. So, like, there's no reason to do anything but level 1s. 100% the truth, right there, Drac. That's great advice for people. Damn, that hitbox is so much bigger on these things. Yeah, only be doing level 1 for the suits. But if you are going for the augment, you obviously want to be doing that at higher levels, right? That's the only sad thing about it. I wonder how many people have actually gotten their hands on a grade 5 scattergun augment. Damage augment. I wonder how many people have actually done it. I'd be interesting to see those numbers, Funcom. Carry weight. I also like the overheat. Here pretty soon, we're going to be doing a lot of PvP out in the deep desert. So I'm wanting to be fleshed out with all of my overheating issues, my carry weight, and my damage to ornithopters, because you get a damage reduction for doing these. So like the grade 5 ancient ways and shit will do less damage to your orny. You also can like punch it to catch people and crap like that easier with the overheating. There's about to be a lot of air combat, my man. I got a level 4. Oh man, stop watching it, Nick. I'm sorry about that, dude. I don't want to hear that. I hope that you, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. You can just lurk, or you can watch me a little bit later, man. Like, don't die because of the stream. Now I feel guilty. Now I feel bad. Rockets are actually rather easy to avoid, Sasfum. All you have to do is, once you hear the beeping that they've locked on, all you do literally is just hit A and D together at the same time, and you twist 3 times, like this. It misses you every single time. Every single time. As soon as you hear the lock-on beep, AD, and just tailspin 3 times. The guys who are out here that were always trying to farm our farmers, we literally, all they would want to do is fight us with their ancient ways, because they had level 5 ancient ways. And like, I don't think they ever brought anybody down. Like, we always, for the most part, they lose out on like so many rockets and so many missiles. It's crazy. Yeah, it's the same mechanic for both, though, is what I'm saying, dude. No, it's the same mechanic for both of them. Rockets and missiles. All right, so missile for the rocket. But whenever you hear the lock-on, all you have to do is tailspin out. Thanks, Raven. But it's the same mechanic for both of them. Literally, you can avoid all missiles, all rockets by just AD spinning. That was a little trick taught to me by the one and the only Izzy. He has the art of dodging rockets and missiles absolutely down to a T. Nick, I'm sorry you died, dude. I feel so bad about that now. Stupid YouTube and their dumb ads, dude. Oh, I got it. Suck it, mosquito. You're never coming back. Oh, fuel consumption as well. There we go. That's one that I left out. I mean, this was all done by Raven. Everything in here has Raven's signature written across everything. It's all Raven. Water. Water. Empty. Probably going to be more water. Bank vaults. And landing hangar. Done. That's it. Simple. That's all there is to it. Bob's your uncle. I don't mind them. Like, I always thought that they were a little bit too big, the doorway passages with you see what I'm saying? They always feel a little bit big, but if you line up your chest properly, they work just fine. I'm even thinking that I probably should just tear all these down and just like jam pack as many chests as I possibly can get in this room all the way around. Because I can definitely, like, triple the amount of chests that I have here. I think that might be a better idea to do. Gachos, what's up, dude? I'm not at all shocked, but yesterday you said you built it. I never said I built this. I built the Buckies, dude. I built Dune Buckies. Cetus Buckies. But we're going to let Cetus Buckies bite the bullet. It's too big, too much to maintain, too much power. Like, I do have 6 running here, but I only really need, like, 4, I think. Like, I don't need many. Like, what's my power? Like, I don't need hardly any power at all. It's overkill that I have all of these running right now. Yeah, dude, you know better than that. Dude, I've taken credit for building only Buckies. The base that I lived in for like months and months literally was built for me. And Buckies was like literally my first go at a base. And Raven's done everything else since then, dude. She's fantastic. Yeah, that would probably be the smart thing to do, right, driver? It's all right. I'll get around to it sometime. I should do that now. We'll turn it off. Oh, here's the thing. That's it. That's what I need to do. There's a reason why I didn't have the power turned off. I'm about to have a lot higher energy costs. I know, man, but I know how people, I don't want to be the reason that you die. Like, I want you to succeed, right? Of all the people, I want you to succeed, Nick. This is why power is about to get a little bit more pricey. I know that my water supply isn't filled. There we go. I'm good, dude. As you can see, I don't need spy cells. I have like 31 days. People donate stuff to me, driver. You should know that by now. I get donations. People donate spy cells to me. But maybe I'll buy some. Who knows? Who knows? At some point in the near future, maybe I'll become a responsible gamer and purchase, spread the Solari out there amongst the masses. I don't know why. Oh, it's ticking now. I see it now. I need to get my water up more. Maybe I want to hit like 8 mil. I think I'm only at like 5 mil right now. You ain't a charity. Oh, you gotta be a charity. That's understood. You're the one that said cheap. Yeah, I'm at 5.4. I want to hit like 8. I can fill this whole room up with these things. And that's why I'm saying maybe I will come back in here and like rip all these doors down and like just go chests all the way around, side by side by side. It's like Nick says, dude, it's just pixels, bro. Oh, damn. Oh, that reminds me. I need to drop these off. Yeah, doing those missions definitely get you some slag. Definitely get you a little bit of slag. I can probably turn a few of these off, though. Let's see. Oh, dude, really? Even with all those on up there, it's still like under 3,000. Bucky's was running me 7,000 because of all the Penta shields that I had working around it. We'll keep it at that. Nobody's interested? Yeah, I mean, because everyone's doing the exact same thing you're doing, right? Everyone's getting like endless amounts of slag by doing those quests, so nobody really... It's kind of one of these things where, like, if you notice you're getting a lot of it, most of the time, other people are also getting a lot of it, so it's hard to, like, cue that in. Oh, did you? Nobody was interested, huh? Maybe there wasn't enough people who were doing Spy Shinnies at that time. I'm going for some water. I'll be back for whenever downtime kicks in. I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Two minutes to the final countdown. Oh, yeah. Yeah, driver. I don't know. Maybe before the Quest, even there, it wasn't. There's still so many people that don't run with spice-powered Ginnies. They just don't. As soon as I could get to it, I went straight to those things, though. Like the power outage, or the power outage. What would be the word to explain that? Like the increase in power that you receive from them is just like astronomically freaking huge compared to everything else. Output, thank you. It's that hard word there, the output. It's just like beyond belief how much greater it is than everything else. Like you gotta love the Spice Jennies. You just gotta love them. How many more of these quests I got left now? Down to 8. Whew. Man, I'm getting close. Thanks, Aspen, for that. You speak better English than I do. Nowadays, I can't remember anything. Sometimes I'm in the middle of class, I can't even remember a word. In English. One of the outcomes of living outside of an English-speaking country for a long time. The old language starts getting up there. Speaking of which, dude, so there's this new thing that what the hell are they saying? I don't know. Something shit. Like square shit or something like that. What was it? I don't know. I keep getting these stupid little shorts that pop up with Harry Potter, and they're like using some new slang term. It means others or something. I don't know. I looked it up, but I don't know. Straight shit or something like that. What is it? What is it that they say? I don't know, man. I'm so far out of touch with American vernacular and crap nowadays. I don't even know. I'm surprised you guys don't think I sound like I'm from the Victorian area. The King of Komots, my man. You missed Dune. Your last day in Cebu. Oh, man, are you just getting out of Cebu, Komots? The wife and I, we just got back from Boracay not too long ago. Cebu's awesome, man. I love Cebu, dude. You're not missing anything, dude. Get back to the pool bar and order a pina colada. Absolutely 100% nothing you are missing here, my man. Trust me on that. Except downtime, which is happening now. Dude, Cebu is nice. You have a month in Cebu? Hey, what's up, Jay? How's it going? Oh, yeah. Dude, the Spice Jennies are just unmeasurably better than everything else. Dude, a month in Cebu is freaking fantastic. Never leave. Are you living in the Philippines, Komots? I thought, weren't you living in Hong Kong or somewhere? I can't remember exactly. I remember you're in Asia, but I can't remember where in Asia. It's been a hot minute since we chatted it up. Ah, okay. I gotcha. Oh, damn, dude, that's a long flight to get to Cebu, man. Your wife must be Filipino. That wouldn't be like that wouldn't be a usual thing to see somebody flying Florida to Cebu. Like I could definitely see someone being there, but buying a house there, that would be hard. You'd be hard set to buy a house there in Cebu and fly back and forth from Florida. Yeah, man, I love me some Philippines. You cannot beat the Philippines. The people are great. The food is great. It's nice and cheap. and just obviously everything else is perfect there too. Especially when you get to a place like Cebu, Boracay, like so many great places with great beaches there. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're married to a Filipino chick, dude, hell yeah, you should be going once a year. That family will probably, like, pork you up, like, give you heaps of food, just never stop shoving lo-mai and crap down your throat. You can just ask in house chat for spice residue after crafting like 30K melange 90% of the time. Yeah, so, Sasfam, when we were running our deep desert spice refinery for everyone on the server, we were literally dumping spice residue out left and right. You know how others are. Once they know there is someone wanting it depending on server, they'll start wanting money for it. Well, I mean, we never did, driver. Like, we were handing out spice residue for free to anybody who wanted it. For the longest time. We just don't set one up anymore because there's not enough people that are actually out there farming spice to, like, make it worth our time to go out and set the whole thing up again. Yeah. We had so much spice residue, we were like begging people to come take it from us so we didn't throw it on the ground. Probably some of the people took it and sold it on the market. Whatever. Oh, dude. I don't know what to say to you. I gave you perms every time I went out there. I know I gave you perms on it at least 2 or 3 times. It still kind of adds up to the old one man's trash is another man's treasure. So, it works. Either way, it looks like those days are just about over. Not too many more days out. Actually, we'll probably start building in the A row when the Deep Desert converts to PvP. Izzy might have taken you off. Izzy was strict with anybody who was talking to the gankers. That's probably why you got taken off of it, I would guess. Because we all know Solar and them. And Izzy was, dude, Izzy was kind of strict with that stuff, but you know what? Like, he was protecting everybody, and I kind of respect him for that. Like, I never got mad at him for making those decisions. Oh, yeah, Jay. You and I both. It's going to be awesome. I think there's going to be a lot of fighting for that deep desert. I can tell you right now. I really think there's going to be a lot of fighting for the deep desert. Yeah, Funcom took care of that problem. Now we no longer have to worry about protecting people from gankers, right? Oh, Kamoch, you've been living it up in the tropical paradise. You didn't hear the news, did you? They are going to make 2 deep desert instances now. One only PvE and the other one full PvP. Yeah, dude. While you've been catching sun and drinking mojitos, we've been getting changes all across the board out here. Woo, that was a nasty little lag spike there. Yeah, when you get back into Florida, dude, it's going to be an all different universe for you. Welcome back. It's going to be a whole new playground. Now you have a choice, exactly. They're giving you what they promised you at the very beginning. It took them a hot second to do it, but yeah, now we're getting what they promised. I've even been talking to some of the old Death Guard guys. We might be getting some of the Death Guard guys to come back and join us. Some of the PvPers I know have decided to move to PvP-based servers. That is of the idea behind the change. They will find they are looking for there. I'm happy for them. Oh, in all fairness, Jay, I think that's going to be everywhere, every single server. Anytime, like every server is going to have at least 200 people on it, and that's going to make a lot of people get pushed into the PvP server to go grind mats. You didn't miss anything, Schaefer's, dude. You are right on time, dude. Perfect timing. You couldn't have been better timed. The party doesn't start till you show up, Schaefer's. What, do you want to go to sleep? If you want to go to sleep, I'll stop. I'm okay. I think I have like 6 more to go. I can do these another day. It's not a big deal. So okay, if you need to go, like, just say. I don't mind. I mean, hopefully I'm not just making you sit there and, like, pass quests off to me. But, nah, dude, yeah, I think that there's going to be a lot of PvP everywhere. So I'm kind of interested. I'm interested to see how the dynamic. We already know, like, we've already made our decision on how the dynamic is changing on our server. We're like going full in on PvP. We have a pretty solid chunk of people, maybe like I don't know, 10 or 11. Hopefully I can get some of the old Death Guard guys back and push it up to like into the 20s and just like literally cause a lot of havoc out in PvP, because now people can't complain, right? You have access to a PvE a PvE land deep desert, so no longer do we have to like protect and make rules to try to keep these people safe. Now we can go full out, have our PvP, and everybody who we were protecting that was kind of worried about being attacked can now like literally just go do whatever they want. You're gonna go back near the rift location I had on Tharwa before all trash set of bases showed up. You don't like where your base is at all, huh? That I can understand. Are you switching Seaches, Raven? Or if you're going to switch Seaches, I'll switch Seaches with you so that I can keep feeding, getting these quests fed off of you. Hey, what's up, Wolfie? Hey, everybody. If you guys haven't checked out Wolfie, this guy is absolutely fantastic. I caught him for the first time last night. We jumped into his stream, I rated him, and I sat around for a hot minute while I was driving home and watching. Wolfie is a great guy. This guy has a great personality, super friendly. This is a man you want to take time out of your day to watch. If you jump on the Twitch, and I'm not streaming, of course, please step over there. If you see Wolfie on, like, drop in there and give him a chance. Like, he deserves it, and, like, his content is absolutely fantastic to watch. He's really going hard on the Dune promotion, so I definitely got to jump in here and give him a shout out because he deserves it more than most people I can think of. Nah, man, I'm loving it. Like, the changes are absolutely fantastic. That's what I was kind of explaining right there as you were walking in. To this point, we are kind of like, oh, absolutely, dude, you're fantastic. Like, I loved watching you. You deserve all the help you can get, like as much people can get to you as possible. I want to push people your way. But for us, we kind of like real PvP where people are fighting back and shit like that. Like, we want a challenge. We don't want to just be ganking people that are trying to run away from us. So we've been looking for that kind of PvP action, which is why we've kind of taken a hey, what's up, Constantine X? How you doing? Good morning to you as well. We kind of have put together a law system in Cetus where we protect anyone that wants to go out there and farm. If you get caught, hijacking farmers or killing farmers, we like put you on a kill list and we hunt you actively. Because now we'll give you PvP if you're really looking for it. But with this new change, that is now like relieving the need for us to protect people and giving us all incentive to just like try to do our best to control our little section of the deep desert. And I think that's what it comes down to. It's like, who can control the deep desert? So, yeah, I'm excited. Dude, I think it's a great move by Funcom. There's going to be, a lot of people are trying to like throw a stink out that there's not going to be enough PvP, but I'm not going to prescribe to that. I'm going to say that there's actually going to be a lot of PvP due to the fact that you're going to have a lot of spillover out of the PvE zones. Because if we do hit like 200 to 300 people on this server, like how many people can like go to a risk-free zone and actually find an open large spice field or stuff like that? Not only that, but people are about to learn who the real griefers are out there, which are the PvEers when they can't get a hold of what they want. There's going to be a lot of PvE griefing going on, dude. Hey, what's up, VMAC? How you doing, dude? Buena dia, amigo. ¿Cómo estás, usted? Oi. It's always good to see you popping in. Love you, VMAC. I stupidly left my stuff out in the deep desert. Oh, yeah, dude, I had to go pick my stuff up as well. Sounds like everyone likes the move. PvP, PvE players. Do you know when? Ooh, right there, Ulfie. My answer to any question about a release when it comes to Funcom is never. I just never will have an understanding when they're going to release stuff. Funcom is like, all right, dude, I got yelled at last night because I was making this statement. They're like, dude, Funcom has posted stuff like this, but like Funcom rarely like tells you when something is going to happen until right before it happens. So yeah, we don't have any idea exactly when it's going to be released and when they're planning on getting that stuff rolled out. But you know, when it does, like, I'll be I will ping you. I'll send you messages out the wazoo. I mean, actually, you're friends now with Sazi as well, so Sazi will probably be like passing on the message before I even get it to you because you guys are in the same time zone of sorts. So, Jay, you want to see territory control various sections of the... Me too, Jay. Me too. You do not understand how much I want this to be a reality. And I just don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't necessarily think Funcom wants to dedicate much energy or time. And something like that... I just Goomba stomped him, too. Look at that. Sorry, buddy. I didn't see you there. Funcom, it doesn't seem like they want to start dedicating much energy or time to that pursuit. Maybe if PvP was like in a dominant position, then they would want to start dedicating more time and energy to that. But I think now that they've made the announcement that everything's going to go pure PvE, I'm going to guess that there's going to be minimal effort thrown into how PvP is controlled or conducted out there. I think this next update will definitely give us the control points back, and the control points will be tied to some kind of questing system or something along those lines. But I don't think there'll ever be like a territory control thing, which is too sad because games that I played in the past, like Elder Scrolls Online, like that was the best part of Elder Scrolls Online for me. Being able to like take keeps and control little chunks of regions for bonuses and stuff, like that's like grade tier S tier freaking game deving and like game mapping out. Like that's the climatic start to a great game. Whenever you jump into it and you just reach those peaks so quickly, and it's like, yes, dude, I'm able to put a trebuchet down and like blow up a door, run in, kill everybody, and you know, while you're defending it, you're dumping like tar and all kinds of crap on top of people. Just freaking fantastic game design. And I think that's what a lot of people wish Dune was like. But sad to say, man, I don't think it's ever going to hit those heights. Especially now that they're like, we are primary PvEers, dude. We heard you. We're answering. We don't care what Joel says. We are only doing PvE now. But yeah, dude, it would be cool. It would give reason for a lot of people to actually go out there and do stuff, right? Sazi, my man, what's up? How are you doing tonight? 1.3.15 next week, base recycling possible, 35 recollection resets, and also maybe PTC 1.3.2. We will see. I mean, we will definitely be seeing Sazi in the public test client. I never go to that thing. I'm not even going to go off on my rant that I usually do about how much I dislike the way Funcom does their public test client, but I'm glad that there are people like Sazi who are willing to jump in there and give her a shot. And what did I say, Ulfi? If anything, Sazi will give you the right message for that. I suck at PvP. I don't enjoy it as it is now, but how you described what you want from PvP is my idea of PvP too, and might even try it out. Wow, Malvius, dude, I hope you do. Like, look, oh, but don't get confused though. Like, which one were we talking about? If we were talking about the ESO style PvP, you're not going to get that here. The PvP you're going to be getting in Dune is literally ganking, air combat, and possibly ground combat whenever you find someone in a testing station. Maybe. It's not as romantic as I was just putting it out. It's actually really simple. Just imagine a huge freaking zone where you can, like, more or less just do whatever you want to. That's Dune PvP. There's no, like, there were control points before, but they were pretty useless. I mean, they were pretty useless. Cat Weasel! This is your Dune. This is your sand. This is your spice, my man. Thank you, Cat Weasel. That is 50 subs from the best. Wait, he might have just broke the stream. Everybody, hold on. He might have just broke the stream. Okay, we're still good. Oh, dude, I literally almost felt like you broke the stream right there, Cat Weasel. As always, my boy, it is great seeing you pop in. Nothing makes my day better. Remember, all proceeds that we get, make sure that you guys are saying thanks to Cat Weasel for all of those gifted subs. This guy is worth his weight in spice times frickin' 10,000. Remember, all proceeds and everything that we get that is subbed or donated to this Twitch channel does not go into my pocket. I do not touch it. It goes right back into the community in the form of games that we give to people through these streams or things like that, or by keeping all of our servers with our community that are playing on them running and active for people to play different games while they're waiting for Dune to get a little bit better or more spicy. Cat Weasel, once again, dude, it is great to see you, my man. It is way better to see you. Thanks for joining. That's me doing the chicken dance for you, and you will not be disappointed. Loving you guys, and thanks for following, dude. Like, whoa, we got 2. Look at that. All right, Wigla, nice, dude. Thanks for joining. Man, there's nothing I like more, but look, dude, now that you guys have taken the first step, which is to join the channel, right? Now I'm just going to beg you, and I'm going to plead with you. Please say hello. Please talk to me. Take some time to, like, chat with me for whatever reason you want to talk to me about anything. Dude, it is my job to literally talk here. So if you want to talk about anything from the space program to planting seeds in the ground to picking noses, I don't know. I don't care. Put it in that chat and let's have a chat about it, dude. I love getting to know people. And now that you're part of the family, I can't wait to get to know you better. Please do not be shy. Hop in here whenever you can. Give me a chat. Just running my 5 dailies on my 3 characters. Holy moly, dude. You are running with 3 characters? Dude, I had 2 characters, and I freaking don't even play the second one anymore. I gave up on that thing a long time ago. Like, just to imagine how much, dude, you literally are doing like 70 freaking quests with just 2. I don't even want to do the math on 3 because I can't do it. Obviously, I didn't get my education in math when I was growing up. But dude, 3 characters? That's like you're dedicating half of your life to the Landsrad. The Shai Halud should like salute you and give the best to you because you are what makes this game absolutely fantastic. I can't believe you run with 3 characters, dude. That is massive. Oh yeah, Cat Weasel. Hey, are you gonna come back and play with us on Cetus? Dude, we are gunning up, dude. We are locking, we are loading, and we are getting those rifles pointed towards the deep desert. I've actually been in contact with a lot of the old Death Guard guys. We're trying to get them now to come back and play with us. It's going to be some mayhem out in the deep desert, dude. We're going to try to get the old PvP group together and just cause a lot of damage out there once they do this, of course. Until they do that, we're still peaceful and kind to everybody because we want everyone to have a good time and play. But now that we don't need to protect people, dude, we're going to have some fun out there. That's why I'm doing navigation. Like, with navigation, dude, all I'm really focusing on right here is legitimately getting myself so put together for that air combat PvP that I just don't have to worry about overheating. I don't have to worry about damage that's coming to my ship. It's actually one of the better things. Like, if you haven't actually stopped and taken a look at the spec for navigation, like, every single one of these little passives that are going with you is giving you backpack volume so you can carry more missiles with you or more rockets, depending on what type of warfare you're doing there. But that backpack is great. But Here is the best thing, dude. Here's the best thing. Where's that? Where's it at? Right here. Heat dissipation. Jesus, that was a hard word for me to get out. This is going to be absolutely fantastic whenever you're out there fighting, especially if you're in an assault orny, because you got your rockets, you got your booster, and you're going to want to try to get on top of people a lot faster. Heat dissipation, absolutely fantastic. Right here, dude, vehicle fuel efficiency. Like having to stop, having to rotate, move in a different direction, things along these lines. Like, dude, you want this. This is going to be absolutely banger for you to survive and do stuff out here, right? Boosted heat generation. Dude, here we go. Where's that? That's scanning range. Where's the other one? Where's my other one? Fuel. Vehicle damage resistance. This is what I want, dude. This is what I'm aiming for. This is the whip. This is the hot ticket item. You want to be getting this vehicle damage resistance. Whoa, hold on now. Did I just hear something in the background? Hold on, boys. We got a hot train. We want this vehicle damage resistance as much as possible. This is the one thing that I can say about Dune PvP from like lots of experience from playing this thing since launch. Literally, the vast majority of PvP takes place in the air. They haven't really institutionalized anything that gives us like ground vehicles. You can get some ground PvP. For example, if you're in a testing station or in like a fallen ship, or if you like gutted somebody's ornithopter, they weren't able to pocket it, you can jump down there, you can do ground PvP. But the vast majority of PvP in this game is more or less done in the air. Right here, this is probably your best friend to be going for if you are thinking about jumping out there and doing some PvP. Combat is great. Don't get me wrong, dude. It's great. It gets you through those testing stations. It gets you more bang for your buck whenever you're hitting people with stuff. But right there, dude, is probably more than likely going to be like 70 to 75% of all PvP is going to be focused around this one right here. Didn't need to force ground PvP more. I suck in ships. Well, Ark, you don't have to suck in ships. You just need to get with people who can give you some advice on how to maneuver. Like, I used to be a little bit off on it too until I started like jacking with my keyboard, the WASDs. Then you kind of learn that when people are climbing, you can literally hop that S button and you can kick it up and start shooting missiles at them rockets at them a lot closer. I'll get these things interchangeably dumb out. Dude Blood, what's up, dude? How's it going? Nice to see you in chat, my man. How's everything going for you where you're at in the world? On the other side of the world, I'm going to guess, because obviously I'm here in Korea, but it's always good to see new names popping in here, Dude Blood. How are you doing? I have PvP character and a farmer on a quiet server and a guy that transfers back and forth on a separate Steam account. Oh, okay, I got you, Wiggler. Yeah, I have 2 accounts myself. They're both on Cetus. They both own a guild. One Arakian. Sorry, one Atradian, one Atradian. Dude, how many times am I going to get this wrong? One Atreides, one Harkonnen. And I just stopped doing the Atreides character altogether. Like, it's just way too much work to do, too. I'm a little bit lazy. I don't have a lot of time, dude. I work and do other stuff as well. And I just don't find it deemable inside of the time limits that I have. You think the changes adds a level of progression from PvE to PvE playstyle? Maybe, Obsidian. Like, look, this is what I can say for sure. What I can say absolutely for sure is there is going to be spillover from those PvE deep desert areas. Like, you are going to get people to, like, literally start trolling each other because they're not getting access to large spice fields or medium spice fields, or the titanium and stravinium. Like, once you get 60 people out there, there's nothing. You're going to start having people landing on top of each other and people literally just being giga trolls. So you're going to start pissing people off and they're going to be like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to go to the PvP zone and do this. And unfortunately, now you can't really cry or be upset about dying in the PvP zone. You can say, Funcom, this sucks because we can't get any farming done out there in the PvE deep desert, but you can't complain about the PvP one because now they kind of gave everyone what they wanted. So it's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of bloodshed out there. I'm getting excited, dude. Laughing out, need to go again. Ah, no, Cat Weasel, come back, come back. Have fun with your family, Cat Weasel. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for all those gifted subs. And, dude, I missed you. I'm so glad to see you back in the stream. Please stop in again later on so that we can get caught up. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to sit down and chat with you. But I'm not going to hold you anymore. Enjoy your Sunday with your family. I'll see you again next time. Jay, I want to see oh, we already did that one. I hope they do in a PvE Care Bear, but I respect the PvP gamers and they need content. Exactly. I agree with you, Jay. This is why I didn't quite understand why so many PvPers were like throwing a shit fit whenever the news was dropped. Because for me, I was like, this is actually going to be fantastic, especially with the fact that they are opening up servers to so many people and forcing the migrations into them. It's like, dude, you could not ask for a better system. Kneptung, hey, are you back from Malaysia, Kneptung? How was Kuala Lumpur? Dude, I love Malaysia. I say that about every Southeast Asian country. Like, dude, okay, I'm going to tell you one thing, though. I really do love the Philippines. Like, you can't beat the Philippines. I've been to the Philippines so many. I used to do my scuba diving in the Philippines. Right out of Batangas. Just in case you're still on. Like, dude, I love me some Philippines. But Malaysia, also fantastic, dude. Oh, awesome. Welcome back, dude. Everything went smooth on the vacation? Oh, yeah, dude. You and your wife, you guys have to get to, like, either hit Cebu or hit Boracay. Just don't even worry about Manila. It's a big city, but you want Cebu or Boracay, dude. One of those two. Actually, there's a better spot too. I forget the name of it now. What's the name of it? It's really good for snorkeling with turtles and shit. Boracay is not so great with the ocean. It's great with the beach and the food. Cebu, a lot better with the ocean, and it has like everything that you need there. There's different places that have different stuff. They're actually all like really close to each other as well. They're not that far off from each other. Since you hit Barack, everyone stop what you're doing. Is Barracks Rat getting back into Dune, or are you still playing your other stuff? Barracks Rat! Awesome, dude. You sent me something. Hold on. Dude, I've been seeing you playing Starfield. And let me tell you, I was actually thinking about playing Starfield. But I told Raven and them, I said, dude, now I hate Barracks Rat, dude. Because now if I start playing Starfield, he's going to be like, dude, why are you creeping on me? Why are you playing all the games that I'm playing? Like, are you like creeping on me? I'm just interested in the Starfield Origins. Like, I want to play the Star Wars version of it. That's what I'm like really super interested in. All right, let me see what you sent me. I know, dude. I know you wouldn't take it bad. It was funny because literally I was talking about, yeah, dude, I think maybe I'm going to give Starfield a shot. Do I not even have Discord open? I don't even have Discord open. My bad. Yeah, I was like, man, maybe I'm going to give Starfield Origins a shot because it looks really cool with the whole Star Wars setup. Like, they did a really freaking good job with that. And so I was like really pumped about getting in there and try it. And then, like, obviously because I follow you and you know, we interact with each other, literally your stream popped up on my screen and you were playing Starfield and I was like, God damn it. If I do that, he's just going to think I'm like creeping on him. All right, let's see what we got here. What's this? What is this? Gaiazo. What is this thing? Educate me, dude. Educate me. Yes, dude. I want to set this up. You know, it took me literally like 3 days, all day long, to figure out how to set up my channel points. So yes, Please help me set this up. This sounds freaking fantastic. Star Wars Force Ghost channel point redeem. I'm lost on that one. Are you playing the Origins, though? Are you doing Starfield Origins? Or are you playing just like the basic game? Oh, awesome, dude. Yes, I will. I'll send you a message on that. I'll try to get you when you're not streaming or when we're... This is always my problem. Like, Sazi is always offering to help me. NRG's always offering to help me. And, like, literally, we're on... Everyone's, like, lives on the other side of the world from me, right? So it's so hard for me to find a time when you guys aren't, like, streaming or might be busy or more than likely asleep. So... Kneptong, if you are coming to Korea, dude, you better let me know. Because I will show you around, all around Korea. There's nothing I would love to do more. You're looking into modding right now. Hey, so you've heard about Windrose, right? Raven just told me today that Windrose is going to have some modding going on in it. Windrose doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, dude, make sure. If you guys are deciding to come to Korea, let me know. Depending on when you are coming, I may or may not be able to, like, get you guys from the airport or something like that. But, like, without a doubt, dude, I can meet up with you and show you around Seoul. Or even I can bring you guys down here to my hometown in Suwon. Like, you guys would love Suwon, dude. We got walls, we got lakes, we got fortresses. We got everything that you could ever imagine. And the city is most noted for Suwon Galbi. Suwon Galbi is like the Galbi... Korean barbecue is the most popular dish in Suwon. We are like the city of kalbi. You're actually looking into modding it right now, but really, man, you tell me what. Okay, dude, I'm gonna take you up on that for sure. You freaking rock, dude. Yeah, I'm so. You know, I spent so many years of my life just never touching computers outside of, like, typing papers and crap. So now all this new technology, I feel like a granddad lost in, like, a strange universe. So anytime I can get some help with this stuff, I will be much appreciative of it. Without a doubt, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. So are you actually doing the Starfield Origins? Oh, thank you. Yes. I will do that. Thank you, Raven. Dude, I'm getting so pumped. There's people to chat with. I don't get to see Barracks Ride every day, dude. I got to say hello to them. Right? All right, here we go. Share them up. Share them up. Barbecue and beers? Yeah, more like Kneptong, barbecue and soju is more or less what you're going to be having. But there's so many things that aren't Korean barbecue, which like, dude, I have to get you guys on some dongdongju. Like, you will love the dongdongju and the makgeolli, which usually gets served with chon, like Korean pancakes and lots of side dishes. Oh, there's so many great things to do and experience. You guys will probably want to experience Seoul, but there's a lot better places to go than Seoul, especially if you're coming with family. Yeah, I didn't come through. Hold on, let me get out of my... Maybe you changed to a different seat. Maybe I have to join whatever seat you're in. Korean barbecue and soju is amazing. That's right, Ark, it is. So Mech is actually rather good with it, but... Yeah, dude. The only problem is, like, I drive. I never ride buses or things like that, so I always have to be very careful and not drink. But, there's just so many... I mean, obviously, I wouldn't try to consume all of Kneptong's time with his family in Korea, but maybe if you guys come to Korea, you can come to Suwon. It's literally like a 30-minute train ride, or 지하철. 지하철 영어로 어떻게 말? The subway. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? It's like a 30-minute subway ride to Suwon from Seoul. And, like, Suwon is a great city, dude. I can help you guys get lined up with places to stay. I can show you around. If you come on a Saturday, we can do some live rock and roll music, dude. So much shit to do. It's crazy. Maybe my luck has gone up. Maybe I can't do it anymore. That's all right, dude. It's already hitting 9 o'clock, so I'm already getting tired of like doing these quests. We've been doing them for a hot minute now, haven't we? So maybe this is a good place to stop. There's only 4 left to go, though. Man, I'm so close to it. Ripper! My man! Dude, what's up? Good morning to you as well. What have you been up to today, Ripper? You gonna jump out to that deep desert tonight? I wish I could join you again, dude. We had a great night the other night. I might as well finish them up. Yeah, if we can get those things pushed out, I'll do them. Ark, do you partake in a lot of Korean barbecue and soju? Dude, in all fairness, I am not a big fan of soju. Like, I drink it because I have to, but I try to avoid soju like the plague. Yeah, dude, let me know. I would love to meet up with you guys. You will be probably the second person from the stream that I will actually meet up with and show around in Korea. The other one is Eddie Tengu, who lives just down the road from me. He lives at, well, I say down the road. He's a good 6-hour drive from me, but hopefully I can get him up here to Suwon as well. I haven't in a few years. I used to travel to California a lot. Oh, yeah, dude. California is like little Korea, basically. Years, I can't type this morning. Don't worry about it, Ark. You're good, dude. I got what you're saying. I'm not one of these, like, grammar Nazi people. Like, I can definitely read between the lines and understand what you're saying. Let me try something, Raven. You're still in the same siege, right? Yeah, there's so many Koreans in California, dude. It is absolutely insane to think it through. Like, just like endless amounts of Koreans living, especially around San Jose because of all the engineering work with like tech companies or whatnot. Like, so many Koreans over there, dude. Okay, so I just logged out and logged back in. Maybe that will cure it. I think what happened is you sent it and I was talking and just didn't notice that you had sent it, and it's like trying to fight back. The system's trying to fight back against us. It's raging against the Nerdbird machine. Give us a shot. Let's see what happens, Raven. There we go. Yeah, it was just a log in, log out thing. Word. Ooh, I just need one more of those. What's going to be the next one? Toss me the next one, please. Good lady. All right, we'll do this one. Just in case you guys don't know, the music that we listen to obviously is AI, because every time I try to play some kind of music, I get pinged on my YouTube stream and they demonetize me. So I was like, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to start making Dune lore music. So we have about 4 or 5 albums now that I have out with it. All of these things are based on Dune stories, Dune creatures. Like, all of the songs from this group, which I named the Gom Jabbar, literally is about the Titans and all the stuff back there before the Butlerian Jihad had taken place. So, like, if you are interested in Dune lore, or like hearing, like being engulfed inside or immersed inside of Dune lore all the time, even with your music, you might want to try to stop by the old Discord and follow one of the links, because all of them are specifically tailored to exact information out of the Dune universe. I'm loving this group, dude. This is the Gamjabar. I can actually, Ark, just to like go back to what you're saying, never feel bad, dude. I just can't type at all. I am horrible at typing. So never feel bad about that. Barracks! We haven't heard from Barracks Raven in a while. Ever since we got him to come in that night with us when we were doing Icarus, right? That was the last time that we talked to Barracks. Freaking love that guy, dude. He's like one of the best human beings on the face of the earth. It's crazy how many great people you can meet through streams, actually. You can meet some bad ones as well. But I don't recall ever meeting much of it. Which Icarus had controller support? Doesn't it have? I think it does, doesn't it? Nico just ran the desert testing station last night and pulled another adaptive Holtzman. What? Dude, that's like a 13% chance. That's not too bad, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. Yeah, dude. I mean, I love that game. Icarus is an awesome game. It's fun, dude. Whoa. What's ticking? I think someone just joined us on YouTube. I gotta fix the. Oh wait, no, here it is. Thank you for joining, dude. Oh, we got a sub. Thank you so much for that sub. We definitely appreciate it, Groot. Remember, all subs, everything coming on Twitch goes right back into the community in the form of either keeping our servers, like our Icarus server, running. Also, it is meant for primarily just buying games to feed back into the community. So if you are looking to get your hands on a version of Dune, and, let me kill this guy. If you're looking to get your hands on a version of Dune, like a DLC or the game itself, and you don't have it, or you want to give it to a friend or someone, make sure that you are joining us at the end of the month whenever we have our Dune Roundtable. Because during the Dune Roundtables, we're always giving out free copies of the game. All of that comes from your support. You support us, we jump it and drop it right back in your lap. So thank you very much for that sub. It is deeply, deeply appreciated. Fate Walker, hope you've been well. Oh, hey, what's up, Fate Walker? How you doing? Oh, God, that was a horrible landing. I need to stop talking to people. I got to get this thing finished. Uh-oh. What was that? Something just happened. We just met some people from my old server yesterday. They were like 6 people from Singapore. We took a chance to meet and have some food and beers. Oh, no way. You're kidding me, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, you could meet so many great people from playing games, dude. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I actually, back in the day playing Elder Scrolls Online, met the man who I bought meat pies from when I lived in Australia. Like, out of nowhere, this guy's playing... Where the hell are you? Where is this thing? Oh, here it is, down here. This like random guy's playing Elder Scrolls Online. I mentioned that I used to live in Brisbane and I used to live in the northern suburbs in Nunda, and he was like, dude, I had a store there, literally on York Street. The guy, I used to buy meat pies from him after rugby practice every day. It's crazy. You can meet some people in games. It's awesome that you guys had a good time with the people there in Singapore, though. Singapore is such a great city, dude. Super fantastic from my end. Super excited for Windrose. Yeah, me too. Are you going to play? Fate Walker, if you're looking for people to play with, we aren't exactly 100% sure that it's going to happen, but we are thinking you're going to be able to purchase a server for Windrose. So we're hoping that we're going to get G-Portal to get into it, because G-Portal is like one of those server providers that actually allow more than the like estimated number of people to join and play. So, for example, with Icarus, we actually have a 16-man server. So, like, if anybody is looking for a server to play Icarus on, come join our server. Like, we have always spots on it, 'cause we have 16 slot. So we're gonna try to do the same thing for Windrose. So if you're looking for people to play with, just like shout out, dude. Come join us. There is quite a few people who are interested in giving her a shot. So we'll definitely save a place for you, without a doubt. Yeah, well, I don't think we'll need more than 8, actually. We just don't want to, Jesus, where is this thing? I think it's right over here. Okay, it's still far away from me. I'm talking and flying into buildings and not paying attention to stuff. Yeah, so we have probably about 6 people who are more or less interested. So we still have spots, like I said. And if push comes to shove and there's more and more people, I might even open up a second server for people to play on. So if you are looking for a group to jump into, join us on the Birdhouse, dude. We'd love to have you out there playing with us. Focus, Grasshopper. So there's a dude who does these little shorts, right? On TikTok. He's a white dude who takes movies and he inserts himself into the movie and like changes the dialogue. It's usually something sexual that he's doing. Anyways, so he had the clip from the Karate Kid where Mr. Miyagi's doing the hand things. And he's like laying down on the bed and he goes, "Oh man, that was a fabulous massage." And he's like, "So is it time for the happy ending?" And he's like, he jumps back. He's like, "Oh shit, you're a guy." And Mr. Miyagi is doing his speech like, "Just to lay there, relax." And he's like, "Okay, I guess I can relax. All right, let's do it." And then Mr. Miyagi's doing this. You have to see it. I'll link it into the Discord so people can watch it. It's funny as hell. I love that guy. I mean, 8's a good thing. Like, at the end of the day, if we have more people, we can always open up a second server and shut her down at a later date when people, like, start losing interest. But, you know, definitely we will accommodate however many people want to get in there and play with us. It would be cool if they kept the way to have servers linked up for the technically deep desert part and the game they designed back in alpha. So you're not playing the Star Wars mod, Barracks? No, I mean, dude, way back in the day, whenever Starfield first released, I played it. And I played it for like a good 3 weeks before it kind of gets boring at a point because it's a single player. And you get to that point where it's like, now I'm going to build a farm on a planet and I'm done with like the vast majority of all the quests. Yeah. So you should go ahead and get through vanilla, because that way you'll know like all the basics and all the stuff, like, you know, how to steal shit from people and things like that. But yeah, dude, the only reason I wanted to get back into Starfield was for that mod. That mod looks absolutely amazing. And they even have the armor, dude. Like, you can get the Mandalorian's armor. You can find the Mandalorian, kill him, and take his armor. There's nothing cooler than that. So, back in Alpha, they were going the Dune, what you have a home set of islands, Haga, and some open areas where multiple servers would go. You're going to have to explain a little bit deeper for me, Fate. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. They were going where you have a home set of islands, okay? So you had like a area where, like in the middle of the map, you're like saying, for example, let's just, for example, throw it out there and like randomly talk it out. So there's like an island area in the, Windrose. I'm lost here. I keep reading Dune in your posts and Deep Desert. Oh, I get what you're saying. You're referring to like the PvP or like the open water area. Okay. I got you. I don't know much about Windrose outside of the fact that we played the demo the other day. We were like, yeah, it's a good game. Let's keep doing it. You would have a whole server like Haga Basin where it had 3 biomes. Okay. Then you would have a hub like Arrakis on its own server. Okay. And they had a few server instances where you would have places, multiple servers could link up. Okay. Now I understand. I gotcha. So, like, let's say it would be almost like a server cluster linking, right? So we would have we would buy like 3 or 4 servers for people to play on. And if we wanted to say everyone join that server, we could just like find the links and get to that place. I hope they didn't either, because then it would come in very handy to own multiple servers if we get more than like 8 people to come out and play with us. I actually need to post that because that is going to be this Wednesday is the launch of it. So we actually need to get an announcement out in Discord this week so we can get more solid numbers on how many people are actually going to play. Yeah, well, it's Wednesday for me. It's your Tuesday, right? Yeah, dude, fingers crossed. That sounds like a fantastic thing. I hope that they are doing that. Like, dude, that would be awesome. We might, in that case, we would literally purchase like 2 or 3 servers and just have those bad boys ready to go. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, no, that is actually like 5 p.m. on Wednesday for me. And dude, this game could not have launched at a better time because literally it is my midterm exam period. So I have like endless amounts outside of like walking to a class and proctoring a test. Like literally I have unlimited free time to get in and play. So I'm pumped. It does feel a little bit like Valheim and Enshrouded, but it also feels like it has its own little unique touches as well. I actually sent in a request to join the content creation. I don't know if they're going to accept me, but hopefully they will, dude. Hopefully I get accepted to the content creator package. Because it looks like a good game. Like, I could definitely see myself playing it. Yeah, the demo only has those 3 islands, right? Oh, okay, I gotcha. But those 3 islands, the 3 islands progression is pretty good, actually. The only thing that I hate about it, Fate, is the fact that you can't craft you can't craft black powder, dude. It sucks. Like, one of the major freaking skill tree things that you spec into is literally guns. And every time you kill something, it literally takes 3 to 4 freaking bullets. You only can, like, loot. Oh, okay. So eventually you learn how to do black powder? Gotcha. Yeah, because, I'm, like, looking at the whatchamacallit table. The freaking Yakum, what is it? Yakum in English. The mixing table of sort stuff. My English is getting horrible by the days. Anyways, I'm looking at the table and I can't find it anywhere, right? So I was like, this sucks. Looked on the internet and everyone's like, well, you have to go kill pirates and loot it from them. And I'm like, well, that sucks because literally I can't kill the pirates because I'm focusing on guns. Yeah, no, it's cool. I like that part of it as well. Like, that's the whole questing thing, right? You're going out there and saving your old shipmates who are like wrecked and like living in cages. We had fun. We enjoyed it up until the fact that you couldn't do the copper mine. The copper mine wasn't respawning for us, so we more or less like got a kind of, you can't progress because there's not enough copper for 4 of us. We had 4 people playing on the same starting area, and there just wasn't enough copper for everybody. So everyone kind of was just like, let's just hope they fix this and do this right whenever they launch the game. So yeah, dude, we're extremely excited about doing it. So we have at least like 5 to 6 people. So come join us, dude. Yeah, but with 4 people, here's the problem with that, right? With 4 people, they force you to do all the starting stuff solo. Like, you can't do it together. So everybody needs to, you have to, like, ration out everything. Yeah, it just didn't. Maybe it was just our case that it didn't. Okay. Maybe we missed that then. Yeah, it was too bad. But I mean, we had fun with it. It was great. It felt smooth. It didn't look too bad. I actually liked the way the sailing felt. Like when you're turning into the wind, you can feel that influencing stuff. And like the waves will pop you up. So like the physics on the waves feels good. We had problems even getting all 4 people on the same instance. So it might have been something we did wrong. I'm ready for the next one. Yeah, maybe we did something wrong. Thank you, Raven. Yeah, dude. I mean, we've been like preaching it to people on the stream to get anyone who's interested to come join the community and play with us to come. And you know, there's the people that come into the Discord all the time chatting with us. Like I said, we got like 5 or 6 people who are kind of interested to do it. But I mean, the immediate plan, we don't want anybody to have to like host it. We just want to get a server so that people can play whenever they want to play. We could have, Raven. You're right. We could have rationed that out completely. We just... Mostly it's my fault. I took off and started just like going ass over heels trying to like burn through it to figure out everything. So it's kind of on me. I'll take the blame on it. Ooh, that's a yawn and a half. Yeah, we'll see. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, I'll probably get these 2 quests over, and I'm probably going to call it quits after that. I got to get up early again tomorrow. This will be the first time I've been caught up on quests since that first double XP weekend. This is amazing. Nah, Fate, come and join us, dude. Hell yeah, we'd love to have you. And it sounds like you have experience, so you might even be able to offer some like words of wisdom to help us like move along and like get situated in a more proper manner. Now, that game used to be Crosswinds, right? I remember Crosswinds being like platformed out for being sold, but I can't remember what Crosswinds was really about. Were you following the game back when it was Crosswinds as well? Oh, it feels so good. I'm going to be done with these. I'm actually progressing again. Holy smokes. We're definitely gonna, we'll put together a little strategy before launch day. Right now, the most important thing is that we just get it moderated on Discord so that people can have a heads up that it's coming. I'll do that tonight once we get out of the stream. Dude, this is the second time you've come back from a vacation and had to go balls to the wall, Kneptong. This is going to be the second time you've had to burk through all 35. I basically went through 35 in the last 2 days. 10,000 tons of walking hate. Ajax! Do I risk it? Yes! Not yet. I still gotta finish this thing. I have felled it like twice tonight. Pure focus right here. Pure focus. Oh, God. Pure focus. Oh, you could have nosedived a little bit better than that, my man. Oh, my man, Eddie, catching up, dude. What's up? Did you drink some soju last night after the 1 year BD party? Woo, my man, that would have hurt. You must be walking around with a headache today. Where did I fly to? Where did I just go? Oh, I overflew the base altogether, didn't I? That's where I'm heading. You beast! Damn, driver. That's crazy, man. You haven't been missing a beat, have you? You've been right on top of this shit. That's crazy, dude. That's something to be proud of, man. I'm proud of you. Jesus, that's crazy. 2 level 100s. That's heavy. He is a machine, man. Absolute machine, dude. You are slaying the Landsrad, my boy. Just slaying it. That's crazy, man. I gave up on my second character altogether. I was like, I'm not doing any more of these quests that I don't have to. Ah, nice, dude. I kind of fumbled into an issue because my level 100's the one who well, my 100. What am I talking? I don't have a level 100. My high crafter's the one who crafted the rad suit, and I'm like, I can't repair it. And then I realized this is my other character that did it. I'm just too lazy to log on to it to repair it now. But that's awesome, dude. Grats on that. Hell yeah. I'm far, far from that, man. I'm nowhere close to that. I've been really lazy. I've been really missing out. Let's see here. That's 2 more I can take up here, though. Confirm. Yeah, dude. 3 level 100. Raven was the first one I remember hitting 100 out of people that I knew. Oh, I bet so, dude. What's the maximum amount of points you have to have for this? It doesn't even say. Dude, I bet that takes you a good 2 days to even get that last one, right? Oof. That's where I'm sitting right now. This is the last of the songs for Digam Jabbar. This is called The Fall of the Earth, the Butlerian Jihad. Congrats on that. Woo! Get all 3 of them characters done, dude. I'm proud of you. Man, you got some drive. I wish I had drive like that. We are the cattle anymore. The Giants here. The war is won. underneath the dying sun. Yeah. Dude, 3 characters? You're the same as Driver. Like, you guys are machines, dude. You guys have lasting power. Like, without a doubt, man, you are the people who will inherit Dune and the Dune universe with all that drive. Whew. Man, 3 characters? Crazy. Keeping this in mind, it's that time, guys. It is Sunday. The Nerdbird has spent his time in the game. I've had so much fun coming out here, spending time with you guys, talking, sharing stories, talking about crap, dealing with Dune. We even got a little bit of Windrose up mixed in there, as well as seeing some guest appearances from Sazi, from Ulfie, also from my main man, the Barracks Rat, stopping in. Make sure that you have time to jump in there and see these guys. If you are ever jumping into Twitch and you are looking for some entertainment, these are the guys that you want to jump into and get excited about, because they are fantastic streamers and they deserve every single one of you guys to jump in there and have fun with them. Thank you very much on that one, Sazi. Obsidian, as always, good night to you as well. Cressel, I miss you. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday, because as everyone knows, I don't do this kind of gig on a Monday or Tuesday. But Wednesday, I will be jumping back in here. Does anybody have somebody they would like me to raid their channel with that you like to watch that is a hardcore Dune fanatic? Because I want to spread the Dune love across the universe. Anybody, give me a name. If not, we're going down to a random person who is streaming Dune, and they are going to be excited, and hopefully you guys give them a chance to show it off. We got Gurufus on tonight. Who else do we got here? NZ Smile. We got NZ Smile. Any of these guys, any of these windmill? No one, I'm not seeing anything. No one say anything, so we're going to go with Gurufus, because I know he does his part and keeping the Dune channels going. Jaro117. Who do we got here? Where are we at, Jaro? Jaro117. Dude, nobody speaks Polish. I'm sorry. No Polski. We can't be doing that one, Krezel. That is a random pick. This poor guy is literally going to get raided with like 43 English-speaking people, and he's like, I only speak the port. I only speak the Polish. That's the best Polish accent I can come up with. I know it's nowhere even close. More like a Luigi. All right, we're going back on with Gurufus, because the Gurufus does put in time. He plays Dune hardcore, and there's no one that I think is out here that plays it as much as he does. So, barely already hit the raid button. We're going Gurufus. No more randoms, Krezel. Next time we will go with the random. Right now, we got to make sure that we are getting people in the capable hands of good, consistent Dune Awakening streamers. As always, thank you all for showing up, having a good night with me. Keep that steel suit zipped up tight. That Chris Nye sharp. Your eyes in the sky. And as always, have a great day. YouTube, you guys are fantastic. Thank you for spending the night with me. I will catch you guys again on Wednesday. Don't forget to check out the Deep Desert Resource Guide coming out on Tuesday. As always, see ya!